types of product testing. So there's a bunch of different ways to product test, and this is kind of, again, a high-level flow. One, alpha and beta testing. Alpha is initial internal testing, the testing that you do before you put it in front of somebody else that's going to judge you accordingly. Beta is the external user testing, that first wave. Typically, most people do private betas or very kind of non-marketed betas where they get 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 people, depends on what you're doing. Or if you have like a larger product, you'll do like a pilot with like a stadium or a showcase or whatever it might be, which is a beta. Betas and pilots, they're all very similar depending on, again, your specific business. Usability testing, this is the whole, does it work? Can they do what they need to do? A/B testing, this is exploration. Many of you walked in there and you heard me say I'm 99% certain on anything, because what if I'm wrong? I would love to be wrong, because then I'm glad I assumed that I could have been wrong and now I get to be right. It's way better than just being very confidently right, being very confident that I'm right while being wrong the whole time. Terrible. So A/B testing lets me go, all right, let's test it. I'm going to go A versus B. I'm going to test this versus that. I think it should be this word. My co-founder thinks it should be that word. Why are we arguing? We have customers for that, right? Let's go validate there and see what happens. And performance and load testing. So this is, of course, as you start to scale, you want to be ready for scale. We have some businesses where we got clients that were, the startups got clients that were so huge that as a part of onboarding, they faked how long the onboarding was. So that way they could scale the system to actually be able to take on the client because they weren't expecting to close the client. What a great and stressful problem to have. But it's, again, it had to be that, because if you're trying to, process, let's say, tens of thousands of pages and our system could only do a couple hundred, that's the end. That's the reputation, that's the whatever. But our founders wanted to close a big guy. We closed a big guy. All right, enjoy the weekend, devs, because that's what we've signed up for, that's the deal.